We caught Triumph Dragon D6 in our spider web.
I live to fight again!
Welcome to the spider web. For this video, I shall finally unbox Triumph Dragon D6. Took me way too long to get this, but I have very much found it on Amazon.com. So if you're wondering, yes, Amazon. Order it from Amazon. If you can't find it in stores, buy it online. That's what I had to do. Alright. Well, before I do that, man, this looks cool. I'm really interested in this driver. There's a bunch of metal on it. A bunch of metal. So all the people are going to be like, oh, the Hasbro's not going to put metal on it. Well, there you go. There you go. Alright. You can look at the back. Spins to the right, obviously. It's an attack type. Front base seems good. D10, which is armed, I believe. Yes, armed. I do not know why they gave it the armed disc instead of the 1A disc, because they've been giving us 1A all this time and base that should even have had it, but for some reason this base doesn't get it. It's weird. It's weird. TSP09-M, which is of course charge metal or charge SpeedStorm metal, however you want to say it. Heavy metal hit. Heavy metal hit. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Alright. This looks really cool. Let's go ahead and open this thing. Alright, we got the parts. Let's do this. First up, we have the Triumph layer base. Now, Triumph does not have the whole bound gimmick or whatnot, and I'm a little disappointed on that. However, from what I've heard, it's still very good. It's probably one of the best Hasbro Dragon rings ever. Probably one of the best SpeedStorm rings ever. So I'm really happy to hear that. It looks pretty good to me. I love the whole gold here. I kind of wish there was a bit more detail on this. Just a bit. But it still looks really cool, and I really love this bay. I really love it already. It just looks cool. I really like this. The layer shape of this looks pretty good. It doesn't seem like it's as hollowed out as every other layer base, but even so, it doesn't really matter too much, because from what I've seen, after weighing like a bunch of layer bases, some of the hollowed out ones are actually still heavier than the switch stripe layers, which makes a lot of sense because they're bigger and whatnot. But yeah, next up we have the Dragon D6 chip, and I gotta say, I really like this. I really like this. Like I said before, I wish there was a bit more color, more details really, because Dragon had this whole rainbow aesthetic, but we don't really get that with Triumph. However, it still looks pretty colorful, I must say. It still looks pretty colorful. The chip at least. I really like it. Alright, next up we have Armed, which is the worst part of this whole bay. Now, Armed isn't absolute garbage, but it just doesn't suit this bay at all, especially when we know this bay was originally supposed to come with 1A. I don't know how many times there are in there, but Armed is just as decent weight, I guess, but why? It's so obvious we should have 1A, but they didn't give us 1A for some reason. They put it on base that that shouldn't have it, but the base that should have it don't get it. Like, I don't understand. It makes no sense, but you know, whatever, I guess. Finally, we have Charge SpeedStorm Metal, and I gotta say, mighty impressive with the weight, mighty impressive with the shape. They've done this well. They've done this well. Oh my goodness, man. They've done this well. I can feel the weight difference, dudes. Now, from what I've seen, if this grinds against the tornado ridge of a stadium or the side of a stadium, the bay is gonna speed up so much it'll just run out of stamina immediately, so be aware of that. Alright, let's put the whole bay together and test the... Yep, slopes feel pretty decent. That's what I'm talking about. Slopes feel pretty decent, I must say. The slopes are probably better than I think. It's just that maybe the spring isn't that good. I mean, it is a metal driver, so I don't expect it to be way too good, but who knows? Who knows? The slopes do feel pretty decent on this guy, so I really like that. I really like that. Pretty nice. Alright, move on to the scale. Okay, Triumph, 10.70 grams. Alright, Dragon, 3.91 grams. Okay. Triumph Dragon, 13.61 grams. Armed, 20.12 grams, or 20.12 grams. Disc that shouldn't even be here. Charged SpeedStorm metal, 17 grams, exactly 17 grams. My goodness. My goodness, this is a pretty heavy driver. Alright, all together now, 50.74 grams. Imagine how much heavier this will be with the 1A chassis disc. Where is it? I'm gonna get it. Alright, 1A chassis disc, 23.59 grams. Alright, let's put this on with Triumph. 54.22 grams, people. So all the people who love making heavy combos, well, here you go. Here you go. This is probably, well, if they actually done the stock right, this would be the heaviest SpeedStorm Bay, I'm certain. However, it probably still is the heaviest SpeedStorm Bay. I have to go through and weigh everyone else, but man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for Triumph, because it's supposed to be super heavy. That's supposed to be its main gimmick, I guess. Well, one of its main gimmicks or specialties. But yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Alright, let's take this bay and move on to the test battles. Alright, we have the red SpeedStorm Bay Stadium. Let's give Triumph Dragon the test launch. 3, 2, 1, let. Oh my goodness! That bay moves. That bay moves. Despite it being as heavy as it is, that bay moves. And then goes to the center. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Let's put it up against some opponents. Let's actually get SpeedStorm Bays. Curse the Tomb. 3, 2, 1, there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
No way!
Oh, first finish. Look at that! Look at that. First finish on Curse the Tomb. Curse just went down. Okay. That's. No, let's go ahead and move on to a different bay. Go up against Vex Lucius. 3, 2, 1, Why?
This is it!
Oh, but in return, you get hits like that. Big hit, ring out finish. There goes Vex. Alright, let's put up against one more opponent and then we shall move on. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. Demise Devil Elves. 3, 2, 1, let.
Come on! I won't lose!
Come on, beat Demise. Whoa, big attacks. Come on, get it. Wow. Wow, look at Triumph shutting everyone down. Alright. Alright, I'm really liking this. And the slopes still haven't moved. That's really good. This bay is pretty solid. Really solid, I must say. Alright, next stadium. We have the Volt Knockout Bay Stadium. 3, 2, 1, test launch. Oh my goodness. The bay just bounces around so much. Oh my goodness. I will make a whole video using this bay again, but with the 1A disc. You know, the disc it should have came with, but hey. Perfect Phoenix, the SpeedStorm recolor one. 3, 2, 1, let. Why is it bouncing? This thing bounces more than Salamander. And it lost. And the slopes actually moved for once. Yeah, this Phoenix Bay is really good. 3, 2, 1, let. Get it, Triumph. Whoa, huge attack. Huge attack. Come on, hit it. Oh wow, wobbled so easily. You know, maybe if the tip wasn't so thin on the very bottom, and maybe if it had a wider disc, like 1A, you know, it probably balance itself more. Alright, it nearly bursted Phoenix though. Let's check the rest, dude. Let's put it up against, you know, we gotta put it up against Lestins. I don't think I put it up against a lot of Lestins, or any. Geist Fafnir, just because it's here. Look at Triumph go. Come on, Triumph, beat it. Beat it. Yes! Burst finish on Geist Fafnir. It should be able to easily clean lefts, now that I think about it, because if it can slow down quickly enough, like it is, slow motion burst should be quick. Yeah. See, I didn't even have time to actually name the bay. This is Zone Lunar I put it up against, and it clean zone. It can clean zone, clean dice. All right, let's get the SpeedStorm left spins. Raid Lunar. Let's do Raid. Come on, beat Raid. Ah, double burst. Hey, this is the first time Triumph bursted this entire video, like in a legit match. So it's Raid. You know, the one bay that people thought wouldn't be good for anything is the one bay that actually got the double burst. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. There we go. Triumph burst finish. I'm telling you, this bay should be pretty good against lefts. Pretty good against lefts with the driver it has. Man, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. I know sometimes it'll go up here and then just zoom around like crazy though. I don't know when it'll do that. Maybe on my channel. I'm not gonna try to purposely get to do that right now. But man, a few more opponents. Mirage Fafnir. Oh my goodness, Triumph. Triumph Dragon with the Survivor finish. Let's do one more round. Let's do one more round against it. Burst. Look at it. Look at it go. It's so weird.
I won't lose.
And it gets a burst on Mirage. This is a very solid SpeedStorm bay. This one's very solid. My goodness. Let's see. Next opponent. You know. Wait, where's Glide? We didn't have Glide in here yet. We gotta get the Glide Rocktivore. Alright, we got Glide Rocktivore. Let's do this. One hit. Wasn't even a snipe. Went here, bounced up, squashed Rocktivore. One hit. That's all it took, people. All it took was one hit. That's what I'm talking about.
Extreme recoil!
Yes! Yes! We need more SpeedStorm bays like this, Hasbro. We need more that are that strong. Come on. Let's do this. Final bay. Super Hyperion. 3, 2, 1, let. Triumph sitting in center. Oddly enough. And it wins. That's a lot of life after death. Man. Not way too much, but sheesh. And I missed launch Super Hyperion, so that's not good. Alright. So, Spyder stats. What am I to give this bay? Well, I think it deserves a solid 9. A solid 9. Missing a little bit of detail. The disc choice is bad, but other than that, it's a really, really solid bay. It's really solid. Good slopes. Really good layer. Driver's amazing. It's broken and amazing at the same time. Broken as in it's OP. It's overpowered. It's overpowered. Okay, the disc isn't way too awful, if I'm being honest with you, but you should have had 1A. Should have had 1A. But still, this is... Yeah, the slopes... Okay, yeah, the slopes feel better than I thought. Yeah, this is good. This is a really good one. I highly recommend this SpeedStorm bay. If you love SpeedStorm, or if you just want a good dragon, get this. Massive improvement over Command Dragon. Massive improvement. Alright, thank y'all for watching, and keep blading. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure y'all want the QR code, you know? The thing that y'all beg for. There you go, there you go. Alright, I'm out. Ready to see a sneak peek?